Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into today's second video, doing European outlook for today's second video. So as always on a Thursday, we're having a detailed look at the weather for the next week, 10 days across Europe. And I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just say that first, video today is our 6-7 UK weather forecast. And there's a 10 to 14 there with all of regular features on the way later on this afternoon as well. Please like, share and subscribe on all of today's videos and content. And thank you so much everyone for doing that. Thank you so much. Right, going to start off situation across Europe today. We've got a large area of high pressure across northern or northwestern parts of Russia, a trough of low pressure in the Norwegian Sea heading towards Norway and Scandinavia, and a ridge out in the Atlantic. So that's bringing the wind in from a northerly or a northwesterly direction. Upper air temperatures are looking cool or cold across the far west and northwest Europe, but warmer and hotter in the south and also up the eastern side of Europe. Precipitation-wise, we've got heavy showers and thunderstorms through the Mediterranean from the Balearic Islands towards Italy, and extending further north with some really wet weather through the Alpine region, and heading northwards into Hungary, Austria, up into Poland as well. To the northwest of that, lots of showers packing in to the northwest Europe. We have got some heavy showers, maybe thundering through the Baltic Sea states of Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, down into Belarus and into some parts of Ukraine as well. Most of Spain, Portugal looking mainly dry, and much of Greece and Turkey looking dry as well. Hot or very warm temperatures in the east and also in the south, significantly cooler out to the north and the west. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll see an area of low pressure in the Adriatic and a cool, wet northerly wind plunging through the central portions of Europe. Low pressure will begin to shift into eastern Europe as well as a ridge starts to build out to the west and the southwest. The upper air temperatures continue to look cool for the north and west of Europe, but many southern and also eastern parts of Europe having significantly warmer upper air temperatures again. Heavy rain and thunder possible, torrential rain places with risk of some flooding through the far east of Germany into west of Poland, and going southwards again into like Hungary, Austria once more because there's some big downpours through there. Further downpours in towards the Adriatic as well, and the Balkans also extending in towards Italy. Many western parts of Europe turning drier though, although there will be some rain moving in towards Northern Ireland and western Scotland, and further wet weather likely through Finland and down through the Baltic Sea states. Much of southern Europe looking mainly dry with plenty of sunshine. And temperatures hot in the east and in the northeast, well up into the 20 Celsius. But look at the boundary on what will be an active cold front. See most hot temperatures in the east and much cooler temperatures through the central and the western portions of Europe. Still looking pretty hot down through southern parts, Spain and Portugal. Into Saturday, high pressure reaches in from the southwest, trying to reach towards that high pressure in the northwest of Russia. Low pressure through the southern and the eastern southeastern portion of Europe. The upper air temperatures look warm in the east and in the northeast, warming up a bit out in the far west as well, but pretty chilly through these western and also some central portions of Europe. Lots of heavy rain gradually moving eastwards, particularly through Poland in towards Ukraine. Some torrential rain flooding possible through there. Heavy showers through the Balkans, and some showers begin to extend down towards Greece as well, although large portions of the Med from the west right way to the east looking mainly dry. Much of northern and west Europe looking dry as well, but some wet weather again coming into northern western parts of Scotland. Warm temperatures in the east, very chilly though through the central portions of Europe. There could well be some significant snowfalls over the Alps, I think, through the remainder of this week and into the weekend. Begins to get a little bit less chilly out in the west and in the northwest. On Sunday, high pressure starting to strengthen through these western portions of Europe as low pressure shifts further eastwards. Upper air temperatures show the warmest upper air temperatures through the Baltic Sea states and down toward the Black Sea. Generally a cooler scene through most parts of Europe, but a little bit warmer in the far west and hot through Spain and Portugal as well. Precipitation-wise, wet weather gradually shifting further eastwards. Many northern and western parts of Europe looking mainly dry though. And temperature-wise, hottest in the far east and northeast, again, the Baltic Sea states down through to Ukraine and the Black Sea as well. But anywhere further west of that, looking generally quite cool until we get to the hot temperatures down across Spain and Portugal. High pressure building strongly into Monday across the north and west of Europe, with low pressure in the east and the south. Upper air temperatures generally quite warm in most areas, although will be cooling a little bit actually through these northern and western regions on the eastern side of the area of high pressure there. Precipitation wise, again, we've got some wet weather through the central and eastern portions of Europe. Heavy rain, maybe some thunder mix in, may extend down in towards Italy and the central portion of the Med. Western parts of the Med looking mostly dry, and then going further northward, some showers through France, low countries back on the Netherlands, but UK, Ireland, and large portions of Scandinavia looking mainly dry. As far as the temperature is concerned, on Monday, it's hottest in the northeast, interestingly cooler further west, but very hot down towards southern parts, Spain and Portugal. High pressure dominates across the north of Europe on Tuesday, bringing lots of fine weather in with it. Upper air temperatures are becoming warmer there as well. Showers and longer spells of rain over on the eastern side of Europe and down into southeastern corner of Europe too. The north and west had about large area of high pressure looking mostly dry on Tuesday. Temperature wise, very warm in both eastern and northeastern regions, and some of that started to push further westwards actually towards Germany, for example, possibly Denmark, some parts of Sweden. Meanwhile, further west, it's a little bit cooler. Hottest temperatures are down across southern Spain and Portugal again, looking quite chilly or even quite cold through the Balkans on Tuesday. And then that takes us through to Wednesday. By this point, low pressure is more towards southern parts of Europe, I think, with high pressure dominating in the north and a long fetch easterly wind, with the ice bars going all the way back in towards Russia there. And that's bringing warmer upper air temperatures from east to west across northern parts of Europe as well, while the cooler upper air temperatures actually shifting a little bit further southwards. Precipitation showing further heavy showers and thunderstorms through the Mediterranean, particularly the central bowl of the Med, and up towards the Black Sea as well. Some downpours through there. But meanwhile, further north across Europe, lots of dry and fine weather, and temperature-wise, again, it's warmish in northern Europe and coolest across the central portions, actually. Northern parts of Scandinavia looking a little bit cool as well. And then high pressure dominating again across northern Europe on Thursday, with those long fetch east winds. Low pressure, meanwhile, is further southwards. Upper air temperatures very warm in the south, a little bit cooler further north, further heavy showers, long spells of rain, maybe some thunderstorms across southern portions of Europe, mostly dry across northern Europe. Again, we see that the upper air temperature looking pretty warm through the north and the west of Europe, but certainly not a heat wave, and southern Europe has cooled down as well. I'll just run you on to day 10. So the high pressure eventually starts to move from northern Europe in towards the North Atlantic, Greenland and Iceland, going into retrograde. So we retrogress the high pressure through days 8, 9 and 10. And by the time we get through to Sunday the 22nd of September, it's turning cooler across the north and west of Europe again, with the wind going back into more of a north or a northeasterly, and there will be showery outbreaks developing through the north and the west of Europe as well. Always interesting to see retrogression within the model output. I shall say no more than that. Right, that's the detailed European outlook. We'll do it all over again next Thursday. We're going to be back a little bit later on with your 10 to 14 day. Come back for that later for the European outlook for this week. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.